Okay, so we want to remove some of our results from the 360 surveys that you have, and you were interested in how to do that. We're going to be using the filter. After you've clicked on the link that I sent you, it will open up into this web page, and we're going to add a filter. So you see here we have the no opportunity to observe. We want to remove those to see, well, how does that affect the real numbers? And unfortunately, what it's going to do is whatever questions you're looking for to remove that, it will then um, chop out all the responses from everybody. So if I have a large one here that I want to get rid of, I'm only going to have, if 42 people responded to this, I'm only going to have 27 people left that I'm looking at. So whatever you filtered out is all that you're going to see. But to do it, if we hit filter responses, and then we add a new filter. This one I just tried it, so it's going to give us this choice here. I say I want to filter by response, and then I'm going to add my question, and it's going to ask me a whole list of details. So I can just say a whole title, a whole group, and I want to see just the people who answered this piece of information, this specific one, this leadership one. And it will ask me any row, any question, or I can filter out to just see a specific question. I can pick management and say, okay, well, gee, I want only the people who answered this question provides new employees, and I only want to see the poor ones, or the fair ones, or the good ones, or the excellent ones, or the ones that say no opportunity to observe, because it's going to show you whichever thing you choose. If I want to add more of them, so if I want to not see this one, I have to choose all the rest of them. So I'm going to really have to make 4 filters for this. I do poor, and then I just add a new response. And it says, what do I want to do this? And I want this to be an OR logic. So it will be any of these choices. And management, and provides employees with comprehensive feedback. Good. Add a new one. Management provides with all employees. I'm choosing the same question. I could choose different questions each time if I wanted to. I didn't do fair. And I need to do, actually I'm going to put these in order so that way they, for my own benefit. Management provides employees, and excellent. And so those are the ones I want to see. I don't want to see the ones that say no choice. So if I save, I can give it a name. If I hit save, notice it's removed out everybody that hasn't done those answers. And I only have 15 people left. So I get to see how those 15 people responded to my survey. Okay, so that's the one thing you have to think about when you're filtering out. Notice here I have 0 for this. I still have some people who responded they didn't observe this, but I'm only looking at those 15 people. How did those 15 people respond to my survey? So while it has benefits, if you're trying to see what's going on with this, it also has drawbacks of the fact that you have only now 15 people to look at. But you can do it for all of them. I can make a new filter for something completely different. I can take that one out. Add a different filter. I'll just make a new one. Right here, add a new filter. Again, by responses, and this time I may only want to see people who responded to my concern for employees. And it could just be concern for employees, and if they answered poor, or concern for employees who answered fair to any of the questions that are there. Concern for employees that answered good, and concern for employees that answered excellent. And if I click this one, it's going to look for people who answered that to all of them. I really want to say any, so they want to, no matter what they've answered, for as long as they've answered one of these during that group. And I save. Now what it does is that it unapplies the first one and applies the next one. So I have a new group, and now notice this time I have 65 people that I'm looking at. And so now I can see how did those 65 people who didn't answer any of the, notice some people may have answered this and this in as we go along. Okay, so they may have answered fair to this one, or sorry, poor to this one, but have answered no opportunity to observe in this group in question. So I've reduced some of the no opportunity to observe, but not all of them. So that's something to think about. I may have only taken out a few people from my survey, because notice here I still have lots of people who answered no opportunity to observe here. But and like I said, I still have people who've answered in this group, even though I was interested in this group, this question. They answered this one fair, and this one no opportunity to observe, and then this one excellent, and then this one good, and then this one no opportunity to observe. So that's something to think about if you're filtering out people. Okay, I hope this was helpful.